Imagine a sauce so potent, so pungent, that its aroma could fill an entire Roman marketplace. A sauce so beloved that it was found in nearly every kitchen, from the humblest peasant home to the grandest imperial banquet. This wasn't just any condiment. This was garum, the ancient Roman equivalent of ketchup, soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce all rolled into one. But what exactly was garum? How was it made? And why did the Romans go absolutely mad for it? Let's dive into the salty, fermented world of this ancient Roman obsession. Garum was the ultimate flavor enhancer of the ancient world. Made from fermented fish, yes, fermented fish, it was a staple in Roman cuisine for centuries. But don't let the idea of rotting fish scare you off. Garum was a culinary masterpiece, a complex blend of umami, saltiness, and depth that transformed ordinary dishes into extraordinary ones. It was drizzled on everything, meats, vegetables, even desserts. But how did something so seemingly bizarre become so central to Roman life? The process of making garum was both an art and a science. It began with layers of small fish, anchovies, mackerel, or sardines, piled into large vats or jars. These fish were then mixed with salt and left to ferment under the sun for weeks, sometimes months. As the fish broke down, a liquid would form, a rich amber-colored sauce that was carefully strained and bottled. The result? A condiment so powerful that just a few drops could elevate a dish to new heights. But here's the kicker. The Romans didn't just stop at fish. Some versions of garum included herbs, spices, or even wine, creating a variety of flavors to suit every palate. There was liquamen, a lighter version, and alec, the thick, paste-like residue left after straining. And then there was hymation, a luxury garum made from the blood and guts of tuna, reserved for the elite. Yes, the Romans took their fermented fish sauce very seriously. So, why was garum so popular? For starters, it was incredibly versatile. It added a savory kick to stews, a tangy note to salads, and a salty depth to sauces. The Roman cookbook Apicius, essentially the ancient equivalent of a Michelin-starred chef's guide, is filled with recipes calling for garum. Imagine a Roman feast. Roasted dormice glazed with garum, oysters drizzled with it, even fruit desserts balanced by its salty tang. It was the secret ingredient that tied Roman cuisine together. But garum wasn't just about flavor. It was also practical. In a world without refrigeration, fermentation was a way to preserve food. Garum's high salt content made it a long-lasting pantry staple, perfect for feeding armies, travelers, and bustling cities. It was even used medicinally, believed to cure everything from dog bites to dysentery. Talk about a multi-purpose sauce. Garum wasn't just a kitchen staple, it was big business. Factories dedicated to its production sprang up across the Roman Empire, from Spain to North Africa. The town of Pompeii, famously preserved by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, was a major garum hub. Archaeologists have uncovered garum workshops there, complete with jars still bearing traces of the sauce. The demand for garum was so high that it became a luxury export, traded across the Mediterranean like fine wine or olive oil. Wealthy Romans would pay top dollar for the finest varieties, often boasting about their garum collections, like modern foodies showing off rare truffles or aged balsamic vinegar. It was a status symbol, a way to show off your refined taste and wealth. So, what happened to garum? Why don't we see it on supermarket shelves today? The decline of the Roman Empire played a big role. As the empire fell, so did the infrastructure that supported garum production. The taste for fermented fish sauce also waned in Europe. though similar condiments, like Southeast Asia's fish sauce, continue to thrive. But garum's legacy lives on. Modern chefs and food historians have tried to recreate it, experimenting with ancient recipes to bring this bold, briny flavor back to life. And while it might not be to everyone's taste, there's no denying its impact on culinary history. Garum is more than just a condiment. It's a window into the ancient Roman world. It tells us about their tastes, their trade, and their ingenuity. It's a reminder that food isn't just about sustenance. It's about culture, identity, and connection. So the next time you reach for a bottle of soy sauce or Worcestershire, take a moment to think about garum. Who knows? Maybe one day this ancient Roman delicacy will make a comeback. After all, if the Romans loved it, maybe we're missing out on something truly extraordinary. What do you think? Would you try garum? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of ancient foods. Until next time, stay curious.